Hello, it's Jane Mortley here, speech and language therapist. What we're going to be looking at today is the speech recognition aspect of StepByStep version 5, and in particular how to configure a microphone to use in the software. As you're probably aware, speech recognition is an integral part of the software because we want to get people talking as much as possible. It may be that you have started to use the software with a microphone, but it's not responding well, despite the person with aphasia being quite consistent with their output, which can be really frustrating. Or maybe you have seen a message on the screen, such as this one saying no recording device can be located. So this tutorial is going to look at how to set up the microphone to give the person with aphasia the best possible chance of having their output recognised. But before we start, we're often asked which microphone we recommend to use with the package. It's this one, the Plantronic 310 USB microphone, which costs around £25. So to get started, we need to select this button here, Speech Utilities, which will then launch the speech recognition menu. If it doesn't show straight away, just press the Windows part of your keyboard and look at the last icon on the toolbar, and that will be the speech recognition. The first thing we need to do is to make sure that our microphone is plugged in. I know that sounds obvious, but sometimes we do forget, or it's easy to plug it into the wrong port. When it's connected, we then click here, Audio Devices, and this shows us this sound menu. What we need to do is select the second option, Recording, and this shows us a list of the microphones that are available to use on your computer. So here I've got my webcam one. This echo cancelling speakerphone is the one I use for my voice recognition. The Plantronics, which is the one I use for speech recognition in StepByStep, is actually set to the default device because we can see a tick here. If the microphone you want to use isn't the default device, you simply click on it and then select Set Default, and then the tick is shown. So I'm going to put mine back now to the Plantronics, set the default here. Okay. Right, that's step one of the process. Now you need to calibrate the microphone to set the volume, etc. Don't be tempted to click here, Start Speech Recognition. What we want is this option here, Set Up Microphone. So the first thing we need to do is say what type of microphone. Well, the Plantronics is a headset, so that's already set as the headset, so that's good. I just click on Next. Now what you need to do is make sure that your microphone is placed correctly. I find this picture is useful to show the user how to place their microphone just about an inch from their mouth and off to one side, and to not breathe directly into the microphone, and to check that the mute button is not set to mute. Your microphone might not have a mute button, but on the Plantronics it's halfway down the lead, and if it is set to mute you will see a red button. But it's good because you don't have to remember these instructions because they're written here and the picture helps people with aphasia. So when you're ready, you then click on the next button. What we're going to be doing now is setting up the volume of the microphone. This is the clever bit of calibration. So the volume is automatically adjusted to be used for the speech recognition. It may be that you're most likely going to be doing this on behalf of the person with aphasia, particularly if they have difficulty reading out aloud. So it's worth trying to speak at their volume. So if they are a quiet speaker, then speak quietly into this yourself. So I'm going to do that now by calibrating this as a quiet, underconfident speaker. Peter dictates to his computer. He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen and paper. When you finish, click on the next button and that's it. Your microphone is now set up. Press Finish to complete the process. So you can now switch up. Click the speech recognition menu off and you're good to go. you can now test the speech recognition out. So I'm going to load an exercise here, and I'm going to talk as that quiet, underconfident speaker. Watch. Money. Hearing aid. So you can see that that's really recognising my very quiet voice very well. Just one other thing I want to mention for those of you using a tablet who want to use an external USB microphone. Some tablets don't have a normal size USB port, so the microphone will not plug in. Don't panic, all you need is a USB to go lead such as this one, which connects to the tablet at this small end and the microphone at this larger end. In our experience, it doesn't reduce the quality of the speech recognition, and the setup is exactly the same. So that's this tutorial complete. As always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. That's Jane Mortley at this email address. Thank you for watching, and please look out for the other tutorials in this series, or let me know if you'd like me to create one on a specific topic or feature of using step-by-step software. Thanks then, bye.